0. No increment.
Okay. You can start with 3 plus 2.
Actually, I want to
3
do, I want a rating, no, sorry. -0 plus 500, right? Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay, minus 100 is also fine.
Let's see what we get with this first.
Okay.
If it takes too long, then I'll change it.
Okay.
That's what I do in Bullet to get my rating up.
You play against stronger players.
Right. Got the theory stuff here. Gosh. These guys know what the hell they're doing. You see how quickly he played that move?
Yeah.
Now he's already making me think.
Yeah, just develop your pieces as fast as you can in the opening. Yeah. Now develop your bishop too. Okay, this is... Yeah. The king safety. Maybe you can first move the knight away. Or you... Bishops...
Knight A5.
Yeah, you could play that. That's fine. Bishop... You can play bishop c5.
What happens after this move?
Just play it fast. Bishop b6. Yeah, now you can play knight d7. Get out your... This. God bless you. Maybe you can go g6.
He's about to play knight F6.
Knight into f6 then. Oh, but then yeah, it could be very nasty. Okay.
Oh.
You can play knight c5. That's fine.
He's gonna take on d5 then play knight f6, I think.
Now you can play
Take
queen
the
d5.
e4. Oh, I'll play knight takes e4 also as a move, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. See? This is what I mean. This is literally what I was talking about.
Queen e8.
Jeez.
Yeah, g takes. No, g takes. Why?
No, no, here.
Yeah. Why g takes? It's a free. Why
He's
not
got
take the knight?
bishop. So many pieces.
It's okay. It's okay. You can take the queen first. If the best way to
He's
refute
gonna
a sacrifice is to take it,
he's not gonna let me. He's gonna play this.
then his queen will die. Yeah, now play rook f1. And now play queen f8, yeah? That's it. Yeah, now get out.
Time.
Ah,
See?
yeah, he
Like
played
this is not
fast.
fun. I can't.
No,
Yeah, exactly. This is like a weakness.
see,
This is a part of chess.
Okay, look, I think what happened here is the openings, like the opening phase was played a little slow, and we also got a little bit of a bad position from the opening. Okay,
Right.
so we need to understand how can we, if let's say we get this opening again, how can we play? Take, yeah.
Here I was supposed to play bishop g4 actually.
Okay, do you have a Lichess study for Caro-Kann?
Probably. I think you helped me make one time.
Yeah, so you can update this game and just add it there.
How?
Open a separate Lichess tab. Oh, geez, you have so many tabs open.
Yeah, it's all my work tabs that I'm doing right now actively.
Like, can't you just like close them or?
No, they all have stuff I just picked up during my meetings I have to get to.
Okay, okay, because it just, I think it also, kind of puts
Makes
so
things
much,
slow.
not slow, but it just puts so much load on your brain, I feel. You have so
Yeah,
many things going on that it can be, I don't know, I don't know how I would, I don't know,
that's
I'll
my
ever
entire
have this
life.
many tabs.
That's not just this my computer screen. My entire life has too many things I'm doing right now. Chess is
Yeah,
like one
okay.
of 50 things I do in a typical day.
Okay, so please like open a new study, like a different tab,
I did.
and yeah, and where is your Caro-Kann file? Your studies, private studies.
Then what?
Yeah, where is the which is this line? F3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just add whatever line that was played. I think you will have to create a new chapter. So Caro-Kann F3. F3 E4. That was the line, right? He played E4, C6, D4, D5.
What is the point of doing all this, these studies and stuff?
I mean, look, every time you play a game, so that you at least know which openings you are, let's say, in what all openings you are making, like opening mistakes, and you find a way to fix those mistakes after every time you play a game. You do this more like once or twice. Like if you do it for one game, you learn whether you know that opening well or not. But if you do it over, let's say, 100 games, that's when the magic of this method starts to kick in. You not only get to revise the line, since you're seeing, let's say, a particular repertoire like 100 times, but you also understand how to punish the opponent if he deviates from theory and all. So that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, so just write it. Caro-Kann third move f3.
I think it's incredibly time consuming, and I don't think I will ever look at these things, but I'll do whatever you're saying.
Caro-Kann third move f3. Okay, so you can write 3 dot f3. You don't need to necessarily write third move. Yeah. But then how will you like know your openings, remember your openings?
Just from practicing and talking about it and analyzing the games that I lose.
Yeah, so that's what we are doing, right?
I mean, like I never like did this. I just kind of looked at it and saw, okay, yeah, I could have done this, and this. Like computer tells me, or if I have a coach will kind of show me. I've never tried
Okay.
and done the memorization aspects of chess ever. I don't think that's ever worked for me. I've always just conceptually understood things, and as far as openings, if it's like something really tricky, I try to avoid it just so I don't have to remember
Uh-huh.
any kind of move orders, anything like that. I just kind of try to play like, you know,
Normally.
normal-ish
Okay.
stuff. That's why I try to avoid any
Mm.
kind of tricky lines where I get a little small advantage, but to do that, I have to pull out a
Learn a
string
lot
of
of
perfect
tricky stuff.
moves.
Yeah. Okay, just put it e4. Whatever line happened in the game, just put it here.
This happened. Here I was supposed to play g4.
Bishop g4. Okay.
Should
Okay.
I put that?
Bishop. Yeah. Yeah, because yeah, bishop g4, the score is still kind of equal.
People play bishop d7 now again.
No, not bishop d7, knight d7.
Something here doesn't seem right to me. Wait a second.
Uh,
Oh my God.
what
So
happened?
stupid. I think the move that I prepared is
Is
e5 here. Wait.
but then he'll play d5.
No,
This is
no,
why you
no.
need your
It's not
Lichess
this.
lines.
Yeah, it's here. It's like this. It's definitely like that. What happens if I take? He plays bishop c4. And
And
now
now
this is
bishop g5.
incredibly difficult for black, I think, to play this position.
Yeah,
In any time control, this is hard, I think.
except maybe classical. But yeah, I agree. This is not
Even
easy.
in classical, it's not it's you're wasting time. Think about it. This is
Yeah,
exactly
but
what I talked about yesterday with my with Anwesh, is that playing things where like we were talking about these guys were playing these kind of gambits, right? In the openings.
yeah, yeah,
Even in classical chess, these gambits at my level make some sense because it makes people waste so much time on the clock. Look at how much thought I have to give to my moves here. I have to think if what happens if he plays that, where will my knight go? And this might happen. If I play this, what if he castles and this might come? Knight g5 might come, right? White doesn't
right,
have to even think. White's just gonna play this, right? He's gonna play this. He's gonna take this pawn. He's gonna get the other knight out. White's moves are so natural, whereas mine are so thought out.
right.
So the idea
Mm-hmm.
is not to get into these kind of scenarios where I have to, play so cautiously. This guy
Mm-hmm.
clearly knows his openings. He didn't even think before playing these right moves.
Yeah, he does. So then what do you think is the solution to this?
I think the solution to this is in this particular position, I think, the fantasy variation is kind of hard to challenge to begin with. I think I went wrong. I think I'm supposed to play something else here, honestly. I think Queen B6 was the line that I learned.
Which is
Yeah.
the line you
Yeah, it's this. It's this. No wonder I forgot about it. Then you play E5.
but this is I
Like
think Queen
here,
B6 is gonna be much harder to
here,
remember.
and this. That's what I'm saying is
So
that because I'm not getting enough volumes of games in, I'm not
yeah,
getting a chance to review this. Think about it. I'm playing 7 games a week. Do you think that's enough
okay.
volume to really remember these things? I'm
Yeah,
at
like
most, sorry, I'm not playing 7 games a week. I'm playing realistically 4 to 5 games a week that are 10 minutes each.
it's still fine, like as long as you can review them consistently, it's fine. Like otherwise tell me, how is it that you're gonna understand what to do when the opponent deviates at some point in the opening? How are you gonna learn that ever?
Okay, so this was the move I was supposed to play actually. Queen B6, not what I did.
And what if they play knight f3? Just see.
Here,
Yeah, of course.
want to take it?
Yeah, knight d4.
There's a lot of trickiness here involved.
Yeah, like fantasy variation, it has to be tricky.
Hmm.
See, the
It's very
thing with
complicated.
many, yeah, the thing with many 1e4 openings is that they are gonna be complicated.
Right.
Or there are going to be, lines where you have to know some specific moves. You can't just be like, you know, you can't just play based on intuition and all. So you have to calculate, you have to be little alert.
Right. Okay, so in this theme, what do you want me to save here?
Yeah, so you can save queen b6 if you've studied that and delete the other line. I can make this, promote this to the main line. I just turn off the engine. Yeah, and make it the main line and close that book. No, just click on the green book below. Yeah, go. Yeah, that green book. Yeah, and if you want, you can remove the D4 file.
Remove what?
The third move, a variation, DE4, DXE4. Try to keep your file as compact and as clean as possible. Okay, new game.
Delete all this?
No, 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 no. This is correct, right? This is what we saw. This is the main line.
Okay.
Okay, now main line. New game, please.
All right. Gotta play faster.
Yeah. And remember, in the opening, if let's say this helps, try to get out all your pieces by move number 10, move number 15.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Hedgehog.
Mhm.
These hedgehog people are just so interesting to me, like this way they play chess. Like, look at the kind of moves they make.
Yeah. Like, no, rookie. Okay, that's also fine. But then why do you play on the queen side also? I
I'm
just
trying
play
to gain
quickly.
space on both sides of the board.
Okay.
This structure is very, very hard to crack, by the way.
No, you can crack f4, f5 or go c5 and try to crack it open. Yeah, now in such positions, often a good move is to go d5, but you have to check if that works. Yeah. Knight f3. Yeah, go knight f3. Now we want to go to the e6 square. Knight g5. We can anyway take the e4 pawn whenever we want. So first we are going to improve our position. Yeah, now you can go knight e6.
He has a lot of problems now.
Yeah, he's in big trouble.
Should I take this and take this too?
You can decide. You still have a lot of time. Now you can take on. Yeah, now you can take there. Yeah. Yeah, take. Now take on e4.
This comes with a threat.
Take on e4. You always have a rook, and like if he opens that diagonal, it's gonna be game over very quickly. No, take the f4 pawn. Oh,
Yeah.
take the free f4 pawn. Yeah, it's free pawn, right? So no, double up the rooks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now take the rook. Yeah, tactic. Oh, okay. I forgot this. Yeah, go there.
Why not trade queens at this point? Yeah, why not? I'm out of material.
Yeah, you're up material. You just have to play a little faster.
Yeah.
96. Oh, no, no, no. 96. Yeah, yeah, b5. cb5. Yeah, now a5. Bishop b. Rook f1.
Oh no. That's okay. Still get a piece.
Good. Yeah, rook into no, rook into c6.
Oh no. So stupid.
Rook into c6. Okay, this is also fine. Rook into c6 would have given you a queen.
Shit. So what are my mistakes here? Time, besides time, what else?
I think time. I don't think there is any other thing. Maybe you played before a4. Earlier only you could have gone with knight e1 f4 plan, I feel. This is all good. This is all correct.
Yeah, the game is completely winning. Just to play faster.
Yeah. So here, yeah, stop, stop, stop. Go back. Yeah, so here, once you realize, go back. Once you realize that, the black pieces are tied to defending the weakness, to defending those two pawns, now you can, start to really think how you could win faster. So just go back one move. Let's say we had
I
a
could start thinking a
situation.
lot of things, but I have 16 seconds. That's what I'm saying is that I'm not thinking through the rest of the game quick enough to leave myself.
To realize
He
that.
has 1 minute to think about how to defend. I have 16 seconds to figure out how to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if this is not a weakness, I'm not sure what this would be considered. This is definitely a weakness in my chess, right? The fact that I'm constantly falling in these situations consistently is a barrier to my progress. I'm
Okay, yeah.
convinced of that. Like, I'm only trained for playing classical chess time controls of 3 hours, and even then I'm getting in time pressure every single game. And I think that's a result of not having enough volume of play. It's like saying you want to become a basketball player, right? For 1 hour
Yeah.
a day, you go and you practice all these basketball drills, right?
But don't
And
shoot.
for 5 minutes of the whole practice, you play a full court basketball, and you think you're going to get better at basketball.
Hmm.
So when you go to play full court basketball, you got to run for 48 minutes. You have done nothing to condition for that, right?
Right.
So it's the same thing here, I think. I'm studying every day, doing all these puzzles and all these tactics and positional, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not playing enough volume of chess throughout the week to have practice to see what is my learning actually translating into. There's no feedback mechanism in place.
Hmm.
And as a result, because I'm only playing 5 games, maximum 4 to 5 games a week that are 10 minutes. My brain isn't conditioned to playing, like
Board
finding these
game
moves fast. So I'm wasting a lot of time coming up with very simple kind of moves, right?
moves. Yeah.
So I have to start playing more volumes of games for sure. I don't think there's any
Yeah.
alternative to this because I don't think that I'm getting any better. In the last 3 years, I have not had any improvement at all. 2 years at least, no improvement at all, just from studying chess. And I have pretty consistently studied chess the whole time. No improvement though.
Okay.
So I think I'm just
Okay.
not playing enough chess. That's my personal take on it.
Th-
Like even when I'm
Okay.
asking ChatGPT to give me some recommendations for some plan to get to 2000 by the end of the year, 58% of the time it's talking about playing chess. Like you should spend like 60% of your time playing chess.
Like that. So even
So
ChatGPT
is smart
knows.
enough to know what I need to do. I gave it my rating and
Yeah.
blah blah blah, my age, all this stuff.
Have you asked Claude?
No, I don't use that kind of weak chat AI like that.
Claude is weak.
Yeah, most
I
definitely.
thought Claude is strong.
So ChatGPT and Gemini are dominating the space right now. Truly.
Like even for like say stuff like coding and all.
I don't know about coding stuff. I don't really do that. I mean, I don't usually use AI for that kind of stuff unless it's like basic SQL stuff.
A bishop b3 would be better. Bishop d3. Okay, knight e2 or knight a5. Knight a4. Sorry. Yeah, now play h3. Yeah. No, you can play bishop
Knight
e3 first. Okay, now there's no need of
G4,
h3. What, pawn to g4?
Knight G4, he would have played then.
Then I think you have bishop f4 and then you play h3. Yeah.
Mm,
We usually play h3 to stop knight g4 or bishop g4. So he cannot play bishop g4. Okay. Rook t1. Yeah, this is also fine. Yeah, just take it. Free pawn.
no, no, this is hanging.
Yeah, that's okay. But you're getting a passed pawn there. Yeah, just take it. It's a passed pawn. He's giving you a free passed pawn. So we don't say no if someone gives us. Yeah, now save that pawn. Yeah. Now just like get your rook on the d file
Yeah.
uh, and just take it on. Yeah, get your rook on the d file first. Yeah. Yeah, maybe put your queen there. That is fine. His best move is to go rook b8 and then you can go queen. No, you can't go rook b8. Yeah, so it's kind of stuck.
Oh, that was a nice move.
Yeah. Now go bishop g5. And now go queen to c4. Or queen to d3 actually. D3. Okay, yeah. Queen to c4. Queen d3, I think that is knight into c5 tactics.
Mm.
Yeah, now Yeah, now go forward with rook d6. Uh-huh. Oh, rook into g. Yeah, fine. Rook into g6 check. 1-0.
Oh, I missed it.
It's okay. Oh, just rook d1. Okay, yeah, rook d6 is also fine again. Yeah, ef.
Well, I
Yeah,
could have
rook
just
g6
taken the
check.
piece.
Yeah, now you can take the no, queen f7. Yeah.
Everything was hanging. That was hanging too if he played knight g7.
Yeah.
So what did I do wrong in this one, you think?
We have to see. I think most of the game was completely flawless after c5. But I think in the opening, go up. No, no, go from the beginning of the game. Yeah, here dc4, e3, knight f6. Yeah, I think we have a repertoire for this. Just check if we played the correct. We played correctly. Go to like your white. Go to your study. It's tedious, I know, but it's that is the way. Oh, there's no repertoire, yeah. We didn't make a repertoire for that. Wait, you have the Queen's Gambit accepted repertoire, correct?
There's just
Do you
two.
remember it? The someone gave you a book, PGN, and you have that repertoire with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I
just
do.
check it there. Check it in that. What is the line given?
Man, that's a lot of work. You want me to pull up that
Yeah,
book and
yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
Just tell me. What do you think I should play?
Like I don't know the exact move by move theory there.
You understand
So
that I have
it's
a maximum of 7 to 10 hours maximum each week for chess. That's it.
yeah,
So we
yeah.
have to
That's
be. Do you really think these kind of things is what I need to be doing if all I have is 7 to 10 hours a week maximum?
yeah. I have a student who's also in a similar boat, around the same rating level as you,
Mhm.
and yeah, he also I tell him like every game you play,
Well, I don't have it in
analyze
this
it.
computer. I don't have it here. It's my.
Okay, okay. Then maybe you don't do it for this time. You can skip it this time now. But yeah, it's this stuff only it's the boring stuff that makes a difference, Rafi. It's not the flashy stuff that is going to make a difference. It's stuff like this. Like just fix your openings, get in your games, and work on that. Okay, like let's go to the game. I don't know. You can at least create a study. Maybe go to the Queen's Gambit.
I just don't know how much at my level these minute things matter, is what I'm saying. At my level, it's all about just finding moves that don't lose, that gives you a at least equal position that you're comfortable with. Get through the opening. That's how I've approached chess so far, right? Once you get to the middle game, when the complications actually
Yeah.
start, then apply all your learned knowledge, this, and this, right? Because coming out of the opening to really memorize and perfect all these little moves, I don't know how much benefit is that really bringing me. Because I've done this many, many times. As you can see, I've already forgotten all that, right? So
Mm.
like,
Yeah.
I think for me, like just getting through and just kind of finding some decent moves to get through the opening without
Uh-huh.
focused on, okay, every time he plays this, I will play that. I don't think that's a good, at least not for me. I don't think that's gonna help me much. I'm not approaching chess like
Okay.
that. I'm approaching chess like conceptually, how can I understand this thing better? And for the opening, I'm just thinking of how can I get through the opening as quickly as possible, as safely as possible, while most importantly, maintaining a position that I feel comfortable with.
Mm.
So like here, for example, I think like instead of saying, well, let's just you could just say like, well, I think you should probably get your bishop out or get castled or take the center, whatever it may be.
I mean, see, these are all different approaches right now. You could e4 is also one approach. Short castle is also one approach. Maybe something like bishop d2. Bishop d2, I don't think is that good, but yeah, I think these two are important. These two are main approaches to play. I wouldn't say it is right or wrong, but I would say yeah, here short yeah e4 is fine because eventually if white gives you control over the center, you want to take it. Oh, sorry, black gives you control over the center, you want to take it. So it looks good to me. Uh, Apart from that, yeah, I think maybe the center was a bit shaky at times, like say short castle, short castle. Yeah, you played short castle. Here I thought bishop g4 could be very interesting, but yeah, you could play bishop e3 then.
But center is weak, you're right.
Okay, so yeah, this is so overall it looks very like a very much clean game. And c5 was their mistake. e5 you can just play d5. Rook d1. Okay, so okay, this may not be that e6. You could even go e6 right now. Yeah, if he's
I think I'll be fine with this position. White's fine, I think.
yeah, you can go bishop g5, I guess, or even bishop d4.
Like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I don't think it was my openings and stuff. That's like I want to fix my openings in positions where I feel like I struggled. Like, like I think a lot of
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna come from like long games, right? Like long games, you know where you didn't feel comfortable, so then you study that, and then you work around like building out an opening repertoire around that. Because otherwise, I won't really know in these from these blitz games, like what do I feel comfortable with for the most part, I don't think so at least. Like in long games, I definitely can tell you like, okay, I did not feel comfortable in this game at all. So let's try to see what can I do better next time in my opening to not get into this situation.
Okay. Yeah.
Not sure how
Okay.
much value Blitz brings to that. I think Blitz is good to practice those openings.
Okay. Let's play one more.
Billy boy. Play G4, G5.
Mm-hmm. It could happen. White to play with. Yeah, black to play with. Okay, I missed d4. No, no, not that. Just get your rook into the game. Or wait, wait. Yeah, I thought rook c8. Why not rook c8?
My bishop here was hanging, right?
Yeah, okay, well, queen d6 then. Damage the structure. No, no, this is too passive. Bishop a3, bishop a3, rook c8. That would have been better.
Yeah, you're right. I would have gone for c3, but then he would have had the bishop to work with, though.
That's fine. It's not, the bishop's not doing much. Yeah.
He
Okay.
played.
She played.
I said he played really bad. That was too easy, I felt like.
Yeah, let's check the game. Yeah, so f4 is not. Yeah, f4 ed5 is not good, first of all.
See here, I don't know why he played d3 instead of d4.
Mhm.
Here, maybe I should have snapped off the knight first.
Yeah, that is one way to play, but I think that would make it rather little tough because he has f5, no? I mean,
Right
okay,
now?
f5. Yeah. Fe6. I mean, okay, now at least he can say that he has something. Yeah, for his bad opening play.
Mm.
Like he has some isolated more pawn islands for black. The short castle seemed fine. Take
Axe
seems
taken.
fun.
No alternative.
Yeah, knight c6. Yeah, I thought your knight c6 would have been better. Knight c6.
This square. If he ever pushes this.
Yeah, much more active too. That's
Yeah,
correct.
I
The knight
agree.
is.
Definitely. Definitely it was better move. The knight doesn't have any future on d7 really. Where is it going?
Yeah, and after d4 it kind of gets limited. So this is a very nice way to dominate the knight. Pawn his two
Uh,
squares away. Yeah, after this I think everything was very good.
yeah, it's hard for him to defend from here, honestly. It's too many pawns are falling. D4 is
Weaknesses.
completely gone.
Yeah.
Like he can't save any of these pawns, really. It's not that easy.
Hmm.
There's the computer
Yeah.
say. C4.
Nah, this is okay. Can be found, but not easy,
That's a nice
especially in a
move.
blitz game. Yeah.
That's a very nice move, actually. Look at that.
True. Yeah, like black is getting complications. White is getting some complications, and
Yeah. Yeah, the way he played it was just too passive. Didn't do anything to challenge.
yeah, true.
Should have just played F5. I don't know why I thought that knight could pop into E5 again. He can't even go to E5.
Yeah. Yeah, f5 would have been better. But okay, this is also bishop e7 also very solid.
Oh, how did I not see B4 here? Simple
Yeah, it's
move,
okay,
right?
it happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, Okay, so overall good game. I just think maybe you're being a little bit passive in some positions. So maybe start to look for more active options whenever possible. Or
Right.
just have
Yeah.
a mindset to look for active options.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man. All right. Catch you next time.
All right. Yeah. See
Thanks,
you.
man. Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.